Here we are again with another Spirit Halloween leak from the same store too as the first leaks of the completed front and back theme, a potential new animatronic face, and the potential full lineup for Spirit Halloween 2022. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started for the themes and full lineup. So for starters, I want to start off with this first image of the front theme. This is the only image we have of the front theme so far. It is the full science slab, or as what a lot of people are calling it, like medieval science lab. It does look more like a medieval castle in my opinion than a science lab, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it does look really, really awesome still. As we can see, Grimm is standing there. The theme just looks so like immersive, and apparently it is some kind of walkthrough as well. I am very, very excited to see this. I don't think it's complete yet. I think it's going to be a lot taller than what we're seeing. It's probably going to be a lot of like aspects of the clock tower, kind of where it's very tall, except, you know, this one is going to be better because we can walk through it. And like I said, we only have Grimm here so far, but we obviously will be seeing a lot of other props. I can tell that a lot of props would fit in this theme, such as like Lord Raven would kind of fit in here, kind of that medieval style. Very, very cool. I can't wait to see all the props in this theme and just the theme put together in general. Here's the back theme. Now, I love the way it looks, I really do, but I have a big problem with it, and that is the fact that it's basically the same structure as the back theme of the factory from last year. Kind of lazy in my opinion. They did this with the front theme a lot for these past few years, where the front theme was more like a narrow walkway. They changed it this year, thankfully, but then they did it with the back theme where they used the same structure. And I get it, it's a hard job to, you know, kind of come up with this stuff, but you just got to use creativity really, and you know, I mean, you have to, of course, it has to make sense, it has to fit in with the store guidelines, stuff like that, but I mean, come on, they can do a little bit something different. Now, if this back theme has a walkthrough in it, we can't really see much of it, but if it has a walkthrough in it, then, you know, I'll excuse it, as I'm sure most of us will. But it does look cool. The windows are very nice. The little electricity things on the top are very cool as well. You know, very medieval-like, just very, very cool. The only thing is that it looks way too similar to the back theme of last year, and I just can't let that pass through, you know? I just see it too much. It just feels really like lazy generally, and just not a unique experience overall. But I do love like the style of it. The style is amazing. I don't think we're finished, or I don't think they're finished with the theme yet. I can tell they're not finished, obviously. They probably still have a lot more to do, but this is close to probably being complete of the back theme. So there we go. We have officially seen all three themes for Spirit Halloween 2022 so far. If like we know there's three themes, there could be maybe one more, but that's kind of stretching it. There we go. We've seen all three themes. Now it's time to get on to some of the animatronics. So this image right here I actually got from Pixelated Pumpkin. This is apparently the mask of the animatronic of Nozzles the Clown. So Nozzles the Clown, as y'all probably know, is a animatronic that actually got leaked a while back, like a few weeks back, of his price tag. And now we actually have a mask of his face. As you probably know, they have been doing this very often. And we have an actual mask of Nozzles the Clown. And he actually looks pretty good. He looks a little bit too goofy for my taste as far as clowns go. Kind of generic. He's probably going to be made by SVI. Kind of just like telling by like the style of him. But I do like how he has like warts on his face, you know. I like how it's like very greenish. It's a very interesting color choice, green and purple. Kind of reminds me of the Joker a little bit. I'm a big Joker fan, so this is, you know, a very cool color scheme for him. Although, like I said, he looks a little bit too silly-ish. The mouth kind of looks like a rip-off of Whack-A-Mole almost. Kind of looks like they're trying to remake Whack-A-Mole like in a completely different character. So I'm very excited for him, but overall, he's not my favorite. Now we are into the very, very interesting stuff, which is the actual animatronic lineup. Now, this is not like 100% official, but from what, you know, the animatronic listings are, I kind of think it is. So for starters, we have Nozzles the Clown, which you just discussed about his face. So nothing too much to say there. Then we have Lucky Bottoms, which we've seen in the past leaks. He's that little groundbreaker black and white clown. We have Little Skelly Bones, and if someone mentioned that this was misspelled, so this is kind of why we don't think it's official, plus it's, you know, Stucky and Bud. Little Skelly Bones could make a return, which is very, very interesting. We have Bag O' Bones. I'm not entirely too sure what that is. I feel like we've had a prop with that name before, so it could be returning, but I don't think so. Mr. Dark, which is, you know, a returning prop, obviously. the black and red jumping spider is making a return. Apparently, we have a Reagan prop from The Exorcist, I'm assuming, which is very interesting. I was not expecting her at all. And then we have Betty Sharp, which, if I have to take a guess, I'm assuming it's that little girl from the Halfway to Halloween teaser, the one that talked about her sister being Mommy's favorite. You know, Mommy's new favorite is what I called her, what a lot of people called her. I think that's what she is, though, because, I mean, Betty Sharp, as in, like, the knife sharp, and then Betty's kind of like a name for, you know, like a little girl, maybe. So I think that could very well be her. You know, it probably is her. We don't know what these look like. I'm so excited, guys. We do have one more listing, so yeah, stay tuned. Okay, and here's the last listing. This one has a lot of the returning props, but I want to start off with Possessed Pumpkin. This is very, very interesting. I was kind of expecting, like, Pumpkin Nester, not necessarily a new pumpkin prop, but hey, I mean, we'll take something new, I guess. We have Lord Raven, which, of course, we've seen him, one of my favorites for this year so far. Bog Zombie, which sounds like a very cool prop. You know, zombies are always iconic, and we don't really get enough zombies nowadays, so to see a new zombie is actually very, very cool. I hope he's in store. Grimm, which is, of course, we just saw him in one of the leaked photos. He's returning, obviously. Tombstone Terror, which sounds very like Haunted Mansion-ish almost. Very excited to see him. Shorty, we have Mr. Punchy, which I'm assuming is some kind of like clown with boxing gloves or something like that. That's probably what he is. Little Crouchy, or Young Crouchy, I believe is what his name was. I'm assuming it's going to be like a Little Crouchy. I mean, just the thought of that idea is very funny, but it's probably for the movie, actually, since Crouchy is going to probably be in the movie, I think. That's probably why they're doing that. That's very, very funny, though. I wonder how like expensive he's going to be or what he does exactly. And then we have Barry, of course, which is a filler animatronic for this year. So overall, it looks like a very cool lineup. I don't know if this is everything, and I don't know if this is 100% official, though, because I mean, we're getting a Crypt Keeper prop. Like, we heard his audio in the background of that video. Like, we have to get him, you know? And I think we also are going to be getting Pumpkin Nester because they've been teasing it so much. It'll just make no sense to not get him. And I don't know. I don't feel like this is everything. Okay, for a fact, I know this is not everything because Beetlejuice was also supposed to return. Man's Possessed Friend is also supposed to be in here. So, yeah, this is definitely not the full lineup. It's a good chunk of the lineup, but it's not the full lineup. I'm assuming, I hope that Pumpkin Nester's in here somewhere. I hope that the Hatbox Ghost is in here somewhere. I've been really wanting to see something about that for a good while. I hope that's in here somewhere. I don't know, this lineup, also, and because Monty or Marty is not in here either. So this is definitely not the full lineup. So we still have a good bit to wait to see the full lineup. And this could be a fake. I mean, it's not like 100% official. We don't know yet. So just stay tuned, guys. It's only a matter of time before they release everything on July 20th or July 14th, depending on what it actually is. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning into the third video of Spirit Halloween 2022 sneak peeks / leaks. Leaks have definitely been, I guess, the more exciting thing this year, since Spirit Halloween is just giving us really like bad videos, you know, like things that show absolutely nothing. Hopefully, though, that the lineup does get released July 14th, so that way, you know, it comes sooner than later. And we have more time to, I guess, look at the props before flagship. Who knows what they might release on July 20th. It could be something about the theme or flagship, whatever, who knows. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for getting me to 900 subscribers. Let's see if we can make it to 1,000 before July ends, hopefully. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.